Okay, so this is a video of how to navigate my Canvas course. If you've been here a while, this is an updated version of what you had at the beginning of the year. Otherwise, this is an introduction. So every day when you log into Canvas, this is the page you're going to see. Your first step will be to click on the group you are. So if you're 100% distance, you'll click on Distance Learners, click here. If you come to school on Mondays and Thursdays, you'll click Group A, click here. And if you come to school on Tuesdays and Fridays, you'll click Group B, click here. So let's say I'm a distance learner. I'm going to press the distance learner button. And that's going to bring me to the lesson that we're on right now. Each lesson lasts 2 days. So when you see the lesson, you'll see the objectives, the days that they're meant to be completed, and all of the activities for the 2 days. So the first thing you'll see is the link to the Google Meet help session, which is the whole class every day except Wednesday. You'll see 2 to 3 items for day 1. Usually you're watching videos and doing practice on day 1. And then you'll see 2 to 3 items for day 2, which usually involves working on bigger projects and completing an exit card. So for this one, if you are distance, you are meant to do these 3 on November 12th and these 2 on November 13th. Then there's a looking forward section telling you what's coming up in the future. For example, this one says that there will be a quick quiz on inequalities on the 16th. That's for distance learners in Group A. And the 17th, that's for Group B. So when you can click on either the words or the symbol, and it'll bring you to the activity that you're meant to do. You're going to complete that activity. And then you can either go back to the day's overview and press the next icon, or you can press go to the next assignment and go straight to the next thing that you should be doing in that lesson. And you can do that all the way until the end of the lesson. Sometimes I'll send you back to the overview before we are done with all of the assignments. So make sure you check that out before you move on. Everything is organized into modules. So if you're trying to find things that we're not working on right now, you're going to go to modules. There are modules for the units, and there are modules for the work. So if you're wanting to look at the unit, that has every single lesson and the notes. It also has the unit overview, which includes, again, all of the lessons, all of the objectives, and the notes. If you're not following along with the lessons and you're just looking for the work that you've missed, we're going to go back to modules. And there's a module for each week. So if you're trying to make up work for week 8, you'll go to week 8 work and make sure you have all of these tasks completed. There will be between 10 and 12 assignments per week. Once you get all those done, the week 9 work's there and the week 10 work is there. Usually there's 3 because you have 2 weeks after the deadline to turn your stuff in. Right now there's 4 because I'm on top of it. The last important module is the quick quizzes module. So you can redo quick quizzes as many times as you need for as long as you need. So if you're trying to redo a quick quiz to show mastery, your best bet is going to be to go to the quick quiz module and pick the one that you need from here. That's essentially the Canvas page. The grades is a good place to find missing work as well as the modules. Make sure you're checking your grades to see what you're missing and also to keep up on learning mastery. So mastery is a very important part of this class. It's 50% of your grade. So if you want to know what you have and have not mastered, you can go to your grades and hit on learning mastery. And it'll have the mastery standards for each unit, whether you've mastered it or not. And then all of the assignments that you could have mastered it in. So if you're trying to master variable replacement, these are the assignments that you can pick from to show me that you've mastered it. The last thing I want to show you is when you take a quick quiz, I'm going to give you feedback on a video. The way to find that video feedback is to scroll through your grades until you see the quick quiz. And then there's going to be a little symbol next to this symbol, next to the little check mark. I don't know if any of them have it here, that looks like a little bubble. You'll click on that bubble and it will show you my video feedback, and then you can redo. If you ever have any questions, you can send me an email. You can contact me on Canvas. You can join the Google Meet help session. Any of those things work super well. The last thing I'll say is I make announcements every now and then that are important. The most recent one is going to show up on your homepage, so make sure you're reading those and you can comment on them if you have any questions.